Stories are the backbone of a culture. Knowledge, its flesh, and time, its voice. I am Lord Bartelby, the keeper of this tome. For millennia, my family have been the guardians of this archive, a repository of knowledge of all that is known and much that remains shrouded in mystery. My job is to catalogue stories, myths, legends and folklore onto unfiltered and unstirred pages. The information you may discover in these passages should not tempt you into pride, but humble you with your ignorance. There is so much you do not know, nor I, or anyone. The book has many volumes, catalogued throughout the centuries, hidden from the world in a secret library in the mountains of Domino. You will find out more about me in due course, where I'm from, how my story started, and how it should come to an end. So I welcome you, dear reader, to learn about our world. Welcome to the Book of Lore. The creation of the magical dimension is one of the most famous stories to all mystic kind, and beyond. Like many Genesis stories, it represents the metaphorical battle between light and dark, push and pull, good and evil. A tale as primordial as the universe itself can never be known in its entirety, but the most common recount of the story is as follows. The cosmic dragons are the great guardians of the universe, beings of pure energy, with one singular goal: to reorganize chaotic matter and energy into something usable and ordered. You see, the universe and everything in it exists in a large, constant state of balance, from the tiniest of organisms to the largest of energetic concepts. This is true of all things, and the dragons exist as part of this cycle to ensure the universe continues to exist indefinitely. The dragon's primary interest is a phenomenon known as entropy. It is one of the fundamental laws of thermodynamics. Left untouched, entropy always increases in our universe. It is the reason a hot cup of water will cool but never freeze. Energy always seeks to disperse itself evenly, and when it does so, some of the energy becomes unusable. The dragons exist to counteract this process, taking that trapped energy and moulding it into something new. It is theorized these creatures exist all throughout the cosmos, but the Great Dragon is one very particular entity indeed. The Great Dragon came across Earth in its infancy and was fascinated by the intelligent creatures, humans, that inhabited the planet. Although primitive at the time, the dragon recognized the advanced potential within them and created an ever-wise, immortal, and powerful race in their image to live among them. These would come to be known as the elves. Their job was to guide the humans along their journey of evolution and protect them as they grew. The dragon was part of Earth's history for many years. Depictions of dragons can be found in multiple ancient cultures all over, even before the planet was well connected. Naturally, love would sometimes bloom between an elf and a human. Their offspring would go on to be the first specimens of mystics, with all the tenacity and passion of humans and the power and wisdom of elves. This hybrid species began to serve as a bridge between the elven and human populations, further connecting them. For an age, all was well, but nothing good lasts forever. It is not known when, and it is not known how, but a shadow of darkness appeared from the void. The legends told of a creature, malevolent, wicked and evil, a creature of the night, a harbinger of destruction, the Shadow Phoenix. The entity somehow made its way into our reality from another universe, one where the laws of physics and reality are completely different. This creature was everything the dragon was not, and the Phoenix and the dragon possessed powers that each did not have. The Phoenix sought to bring disorder and chaos to the cycle of our universe, the very cycle the dragons existed to protect. Thus, it set its sights on destroying all that the great dragon had created. It began to plant seeds of doubt in the minds of humans, sowing the threads of their own undoing in the process. Humans were infected with the jealousy and hatred of the Phoenix towards all things magical. Chaos erupted on Earth between the species. The once peaceful coexistence shattered like glass. An epic battle commenced, a war for the very nature of reality. The dragon joined forces with 7 mystic heroes, each one powerful and trusted. Together they fought the shadow. Weakened by the laws of our universe and overpowered by its adversaries, they sealed it away in a prison within a pocket dimension, never to darken the cosmos again. However, it was too late. The damage had been done, and the bond between humans and magical creatures was broken. For some time, the two species tried to lead increasingly separate lives, but the animosity from the humans became too strong. So, the dragon birthed a new solar system, now known as the Magical Dimension, and invited all elves, mystics, and magical creatures to begin anew on Magix. As time passed, more and more left Earth to escape from the wrath of the species they were meant to protect. The story ends here, I'm afraid, but the doorways remained open until very recently. Travel between the worlds was common using one of the 7 portals. I used to live in hope that one day our worlds would reconcile once again, and we could share the knowledge and advancements of Magix with Earth. That dream was snuffed out when my home was razed to the ground. They announced that the portals would be closing 2 lunars ago. I had been travelling in Andros, you see. I was one of the lucky ones. I swore an oath to dedicate my life to the preservation of knowledge, and so I enter into evidence these final pieces of writing, in hopes that one day someone will uncover my words, to learn from the mistakes of history, and move forward with the spirit of every lost dominion. The following are not just random recollections and memories. This is my story, the story of the final Lord of the Book of Lore.